Okay, let's see here how it's looking. Dang, that was quick.
Were people popping in already?
Couple people. Wait a minute. Let me see. What's happening? The year of the mouse. Happy New Year's. The year of the mouse. It's about to get crazy. Wait, hold on. Let me go. Happy New Year's. The year of the mouse. It's about to get crazy. I gotta go get my water real quick. Let me go get my water. I'll be right back.
Okay. What's up? It's Cut You Up AK. What's up? What's up, the fast gunner? What's up? G Diaz, what's up? What's up, Thun? Zachary, man, what's up? What's poppin', Groku? Hello, Alan Fairdas. Thank you, Deshaun Harris. It's going great. Wo Hun Hao. Lee Music, Wo Hun Hao. What's up, billionaire? All-star legend, what's up? What's up, Bates? I speak one language.
All right. How's everyone doing? Happy New Year's to everyone. As you guys can see, we're doing the stream a little later than usual because I don't have my. I normally have a Cambodian class.
Thank you, Sec, for your support.
Let me see. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. 1 second.
Yes, we are, Thon.
All right.
Calvin says thank you. He's learning Mandarin.
Yeah, we normally do our stream at like 4. It's like 4:30, but I didn't have a Cambodian class and I had some other stuff to do, some other editing. So I'll say, okay, go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do the stream at a different time. What's up? Thanks for thanks for the donation. Are you Mikhail Abushinov from Russia? Spasiba. Yeah. What I was gonna say. Okay. So we didn't do a stream last week because we were busy. I don't think we were here. Were we here?
Thank you, Mikhail, for your support.
I don't think we were here last weekend. No, we weren't here last weekend, were we?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we weren't here last weekend. That's why we didn't have the stream as usual. Yeah, yeah. So we're here. We're here. Well, we normally when we buy stuff, we have like 2 of everything pretty much, or 3 or 4 of everything.
Oh, they wonder why you eating out of that.
Yeah, so it's like you know, it'll be different. Like if my kids are here, it's different. But like, well, I would still have my own thing that I eat out of, but we don't share this. He has his own, I have my own, so that's why it's like that. And it's easy. Applesauce is easy. It's easier to eat applesauce like this. Just drink it. This is that real drip right here. No high fructose syrup.
Right.
This is like the real stuff here.
Somebody said apple moles.
Uh-huh. Yeah, straw will work too, Amber. You're right. The straw will work as well. All right, dang, it was something I wanted to start off and talk about. Oh. So basically, 2020 now, and I have chosen, you know what? I gotta go back upstairs and get this little list real quick.
And y'all stuck with me again. Wuhanhao GDS. Doing good. We didn't really do much, just chilled out pretty much for New Year's Eve.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, I got this list here. So I'm pretty much working on my current active list. I'm still working on those languages. I'm going to be working on them for a while. Thanks a lot for the donation, mint green tea. I'm going to be pretty much working on those for a while. I just started them. Those are what? Well, I didn't just start some of them, but I've been working on them. Like there's Pashto. So there's Pashto, Persian, Mongolian, Tamil, Norwegian. What was the other one? Kurdish. Yeah, so those are pretty much my active languages that I'm working on now, and carrying them over to 2020. So I will be spending some more time on those, pretty much half of the year on those before I make a big change. But I did, however, choose some languages that I'm going to be they're like in a lineup, but I'm only doing them like twice a week because I don't have the time to do them like full time like the other ones. So these ones that I'm doing like twice a week are the ones that's going to be following the current active ones that I got going on right now. So I chose, these are the ones that I chose. There's 4 of them. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you guys ready for this? You guys ready to hear these 4 languages I chose for this year? You guys ready for it? You ready for this surprise? All right. Look. The first one I chose is Sudanese Arabic. Now, I chose Sudanese Arabic because here in Arizona, there's a lot of Sudanese people. A lot. There's a lot of Sudanese Arabic people. A whole lot. So this Sudanese Arabic is going to be very useful. Yeah, Sudanese Arabic. Yeah, they're everywhere here. We went to the airport. Every time we go to the airport, a lot of Sudanese people. They're like everywhere. It's crazy. So I decided that I'm going to be doing that. That's the one I chose first. Sudanese Arabic. Arizona is a police state. So yeah, Sudanese Arabic. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at these I was looking at what you guys were saying. So yeah, Sudanese Arabic is the one I chose first. Yeah, so Sudanese people are everywhere. I remember when we were staying at the hotel. Thanks a lot for your donation, Steiner. Thanks a lot. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me see something. Okay, that's good. All right, yeah. So yeah, Sudanese people are everywhere. It's just because Arabic, when it comes to Arabic, it's difficult. Like you have to almost choose a dialect to learn because they're like MSA Arabic. I studied that for a while, and it's cool. MSA Arabic is cool, but it's so formal, and you can't really level up in it. I mean, it's not impossible because some people can speak it. They'll speak to you. So I don't know. I think it just depends on the situation. Like you can level up with some teachers, or if you go to the masjid, the mosque, you can talk with most of those guys there because they pretty much speak that MSA. But like if you're in random places, it's gonna be hard to try to level up with that particular Arabic. They're not gonna respond back to you in that Arabic. A lot of times they respond back to you in the dialect, or they'll just respond back to you in English. I found that kind of awkward. And then like they'll make some comments, say, "Oh, you sound like my teacher." And the reason why they're saying that is because it's very what's up, Sibo? I didn't see you. Yeah, the reason why they say that is because that form of Arabic is very formal. I'm pretty sure many of you know what I'm talking about. So it's not useless. I'm not saying it's useless, but you guys know how I like to do it. I like to, if I see you and you say you from Jordan or you from Egypt, I'm trying to switch to a common Arabic. Yeah, MSA, I mean, yeah, I could use MSA, but I'm trying to get them to speak back to me, and a lot of times they don't speak back to me. So yeah, it's really tough. I think that's the hardest part when it comes to learning Arabic. Besides the fact it is a difficult language, but like you have to choose one that's very common, especially if you're trying to talk with people on the street. It's really difficult. So I decided to go with Sudanese Arabic. I think I'm gonna go back in the future and learn Egyptian, Moroccan Arabic, and Lebanese. I dabbled with those a bit before. I think I'm gonna pick those up in the future, but I'm gonna focus on the Sudanese Arabic first. I'm gonna get that one down because, like I said, here in Arizona, it's yeah, it's really it's very abundant. It's everywhere, you know. So we got that. That's the first one. I know I've been on that for a while, but yeah, I'm explaining to you guys why I chose that. And then also there's a guy, you guys know I use italki a lot to practice language. There's a guy over there, he's Sudanese. So I'll be practicing with him as well. So that's another reason why I chose that Sudanese Arabic. So I'll have someone to practice with. So that's the first one, Sudanese Arabic. Let me take another sip of this applesauce though.
You're gonna have everybody doing that.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Vuelto.
Thank you for your support, Vince. Thanks, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Vince.
Vuelto video. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's Sudanese Arabic. Let me see. All right, the second one that I chose. You guys ready for the second one? Man, you stupid. You guys ready for the second one? What you think the second one gonna be? The second one though? What's the second one? The second one is Dutch. That second one is Dutch, and in Dutch, when I was practicing Dutch before, I was meeting with this guy on italki. I actually started meeting back up with him was that last night? Yeah, last night. I met with him 2 times thus far. So like I told you guys, normally when I start learning a language from the beginning, I like to spend 4 days. Okay, I like to spend 4 days on that language.
Somebody said learn Persian for World War III.
Yeah, I like to spend 4 days, but since I have a current active list that I'm still working on, I'm only going to do them for 2 days, and then I will increase the days once I start progressing more in those languages that I'm doing now. So yeah, Dutch is the one that I chose to do. I have some experience with it, so I'm not a complete beginner. So I'm kind of revising some stuff that I practiced before with this guy, and I'm going to be spending
Thank you, Gabriel C.
Thanks a lot, Gabriel C. I'm going to be pretty much spending this whole year on that language. So we're going to see where I be. Actually, we're going to see where I be in the middle of the year. I'm going to make an update video like I always do. I always like to make videos to show you guys my progress. I'm going to see where I am about May, June, see where I'm at. I should be able to be conversational by that time. We'll see. But I'm going to see where ultimately at the end of the year where I'm going to be at in that language. So I plan on spending the whole year on that language as well, along with the Sudanese Arabic. So we have Sudanese Arabic. We have Sudanese Arabic. We have Dutch here.
Thank you, Vuelto video.
We have Dutch, Sudanese Arabic. Yeah, so we have Sudanese Arabic, Dutch, and this third one. What's this third one though? Number three is Danish. So Danish, I'm gonna get this Danish popping off this year, and I actually I already got my schedule together for Danish. That's gonna start Saturday. Next Saturday. So that's Saturday and Sunday. So again, twice a week. Danish, I'm gonna start Danish next week on Saturday. So that's the third one. Why did I choose Danish? I always had an interest to learn Danish. I studied Swedish, studied Norwegian, and I said, why not try out Danish? So I'm gonna try out Danish and see how that goes. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go well. I hear a lot of things about it as far as numbers and how difficult the numbers are, but it's a language just like any other language. Once I get on it, once I put my hands on it, it's over. Once I put my hands on the language, it's over with. So yeah, so Danish Danish is the third one. You guys gonna laugh at this number four, but this number four was pretty random. And I mean, I actually dabbled in this one before as well. This one got dabbled in, but this last one here is a Lithuanian. So Lithuanian, Lithuanian is number four. Not a really specific reason, but yeah, Lithuanian. I mean, I don't even know if there are any Lithuanian people here in Arizona, but I just, like I said, it's pretty random. That's why I chose Lithuanian. We may have to do a little traveling, which we plan on doing this year to practice Lithuanian. But those four, those are the ones I chose. Now, these other ones, such as Polish and all these other ones, I see you guys saying Somali and all these other ones. So I got a plan for these other languages. I'm basically going to just be practicing, those speaking with the native speaker just to, stay fresh on them so I won't forget too much. Because a lot of those languages, that's my biggest obstacle now. That's the biggest obstacle when it comes to learning multiple languages is keeping up with all of them. I mean, it's a lot of languages, so it's kind of hard when you're not in an environment where a lot of those languages are spoken. It's really hard to keep up with them. So you have to have a plan. So I have a plan what I'm gonna do to practice these other ones. But these ones I chose are the ones that I'm pretty much fresh at them. So I'm going to be focusing on all aspects like reading, writing, speaking, all that stuff. But these other ones that I studied before, I'm just going to be practicing speaking because most of them I already know how to read. I just need to just speak more just to stay fresh on them. So yeah, those those are the languages I chose. So yeah, we're going to see how those go this year. Yes, sir. Yeah, Tamil is one of my active languages right now, and actually, it's already in my list. So again, my current active, like these languages that I'm doing like at least 4 days a week are Pashto, Mongolian, Kurdish, Tamil, Persian, and Norwegian. Those are the ones that I'm doing like actively. Well, Norwegian, I don't do Norwegian 4 days a week. I forgot. Yeah, I only do Norwegian a couple days a week. But those ones I just named, those Tamil, Persian, Kurdish, Mongolian, Pashto, those ones I do 4 days a week. Yeah, they are. Kurdish and Persian are very similar. I wanted to do a Syrian. I did. I wanted to do a Syrian. I really, really did. And I had a guy contact me, and I sent him a message back, and I was trying to set something up, but I never heard back from him. So I don't know if I don't know if he was serious about it or he thought I was serious about it. But let me see. Yeah, what was I about to say? Yeah, so I don't know if he thought I was serious about it or serious about it or not, but I'm serious about it. When I say that I want to learn a particular language, I'm serious about it. I'm not just talking. So I was trying to find someone for a Syrian, but I couldn't. I was unable. So that's why. I mean, if I find someone during the year, then I will still throw it in there. I'll find some time for it because the Syrian is very useful. It's very useful here. What's up?
They saying this video is, they saying you advertising that.
No, I'm not advertising that. That's funny. Yeah. That's random. Thanks a lot, Daddy Sim Racer, for the donation.
I like this. Look.
Yeah, I put those up like 2 weeks ago.
That's nice. I might want one of that.
Yeah, I put those up a few weeks ago. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a couple of them too. Yeah. Turkish, yeah, like I said, Turkish is one of those languages that that I played with before, I will probably practice that here and there, just do some conversation stuff, but I don't plan on doing it actively anytime soon. But Turkish is also Turkish is useful. Turkish is also a useful language. I'm all right. I can read Tamil fully. I need to practice speaking more. I can understand a lot. I just need to practice speaking more, build my vocabulary and my active speaking. But all in all, it's pretty good. I've been doing it for about 2 months. Still got a long way to go, a lot to learn, but it's going well.
Somebody say, any updates with the Jewish lady?
Uh-huh. He's speaking a language. Yeah, I know a lot. I know quite a bit, but I still got a lot to learn. I don't know any Liberian languages, but I do occasionally meet people from Liberia. Thanks a lot, Dominique, for the donation. Can we fans visit and speak our language with you? Visit? How would that work out?
Yeah, that's that. That was funny how you said that.
The black chick, I don't know. That's a hard question to ask. Swedish versus Norwegian, similar, very similar. I actually still mix it up when I be practicing with my buddy Eric. I still mix up Swedish. I still use Swedish words by mistake because they're so similar. And I said, oh shit, that's Swedish. That's not Norwegian. And I actually did that in the video me and Mark made when we were at Applebee's. When I was speaking Norwegian, I was mixing it. I was saying words like swart instead of vanskelig, which means difficult. I mean, I know the Norwegian word, but I just, when I'm not thinking and not paying attention, because I study Swedish. I would say I study Swedish a little bit more intense than Norwegian, so I'm stronger in Swedish than Norwegian. So like when I try to speak Norwegian, I use Swedish words by mistake. Seaboard ain't playing.
El Caviria, no, we don't miss Ohio.
Um, H2O, you got to have a plan, man. You got to have a plan. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's a plan and methodology. And see, I have a lot of experience, and I tested so many things, so I pretty much know what I need to do. But as a beginner, if you're just starting off, it's not going to be easy to try to learn multiple, like a whole bunch, like maybe two. But once you start getting above five, it's going to be really tough without that experience. Wait, what did he say? Hold on. If you want to truly level up, you should learn our language that Habib. Oh, Habib. Isn't Habib Russian? Or what's his ethnic background? Avari. Chechen and Icelandic. I never even heard of that language before. Thanks a lot, Macaulay. Any thoughts about learning Klosha or Afrikaans? Yeah, Klosha I will. I'm interested in that. There's someone on iTalki that speaks that as a native language. I studied a bit of Zulu before. Thanks a lot, Steiner, again. Dagestani. I never even heard of that before. Wait, what? What is this? What's Brazil talking about? Seaboat?
Victor Nanko, thank you for the support and the compliment.
If you guys have any any issues or about anything or whatever, and you want to ask me about, you know my email address is mouse55000@gmail.com. Now it's really weird because sometimes people send me messages through the website and I don't get them. I don't get those messages for some odd reason. So yeah, you guys need to contact me at mouse55000@gmail.com for anything, especially regarding courses and whatnot. No, I don't, Emmanuel. I don't know how to speak patois. Yeah, I almost forgot about the Discord service. So join. You want to join that as well? Get help over there as well. Preshenditye, preshenditye. Junebug. Junebug. Well, Google Translate. Yeah, I mean, I use Google Translate, but I don't use. I only use Google Translate. I use Google Translate for several things. First thing, vocabulary. They have this thing on Google Translate that's very useful. Like when you put a certain vocabulary word in there, they show you like they'll show you like several different vocabulary words, and they'll put like blue bars next to it and let you know the frequency of its usage. So they'll like if it's used very often, it'll have like five blue boxes. If it's not really, if it's not used very often, then it'll have like two. I like that function, and that function is actually pretty new. I think they put that there last year. It's pretty new, so I think it's good for stuff like that vocabulary. But when you're making sentences, that's when you have to be careful because the sentences, they're not accurate, and then if they are accurate, they're very formal and very literal. So it's not good if you're trying to use that to create sentences. Now, what I do like to do when I'm creating my own sentences, if I'm trying to compare something, I will put the actual sentence. Like for example, if I'm creating sentences in Persian or whatever, I'll create the sentence and I'll put it in Google Translate and see how it would translate and compare it to like another sentence. I'll do something like that as a comparison. But as far as like relying on it for translation, it's risky. I mean, if you just trying to use it to communicate with someone, that's a different thing. But if you're learning, I wouldn't really rely on it like that. I would just use it as a tool. Man, y'all be asking some crazy. Some of y'all be asking some crazy questions. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Razo, that was you? Oh, no. Was that you? You the Assyrian guy? Okay, yeah, I think that was you. Yeah, if that was you, yeah, I got your email and I replied to you and I gave you my Skype ID and I said that we can set up some classes, you know, because I'm serious about it. I'm not playing. So if you can, please send me another email and let's set this up because I will actually put a Syrian on this list. I can squeeze it in here somewhere.
Peach seagull.
Let's see. Well, yeah, we plan on doing a lot of traveling this year. Oh, JJ, you just asking to get banned, huh? Let me see how many languages. When's the first trip? You know what? Not sure. I'm not gonna give you guys a concrete date on when that's gonna happen. But yeah, we're traveling. It's gonna be very interesting. I want to go on some cruises too.
Is that supposed to be Kwame?
Let me see. Oh yeah, what's up, Kwame? That is Kwame. What's up, brother? Yeah, I remember that name, Bruno. What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing, Shoni? Thanks a lot, Dominique. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some traveling. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna be going on these cruises and everything. Oh, good question, Stephen O'Neill. 163, episode 163 is currently being worked on. I think you guys are gonna like what you're gonna see here. I got a surprise for you. It's being worked on right now.
Somebody said Moses must stop World War III.
Roman Productions. Yeah, I told everyone that yeah, episode 163. I told everyone that I chose 4 languages for this year that I'm going to try out. Well, I tried them out before, but I'm gonna put some time into them and really progress in them. But I still have an active list here that I'm doing 4 days a week. So these ones I chose, I'm only doing twice a week. So we have Sudanese Arabic for the first one, we have Dutch for the second one, we have Danish for the third one, and then we have Lithuanian for the fourth one. Lelados. No, I didn't say that you didn't send me an email. I said that you never got back to me. I never. You did. I did get your email, but you never got back to me. I replied to you like a week ago, and I was waiting for you. But you know, if you're still interested, just let me know. Okay, Rodasso. Shlama dachi. Ana bayan lepsudet.
Cameron McWilson, yes it does. Be sure to check your spam folder.
Oh, I see somebody from Lithuania there. You're gonna see some Lithuanian this year. Smiley. You know what? 55,000. I have. That's random. The 50. You know, when I first created an email address, my very first email. What was it? I think it was Hotmail. Yeah. And the name that I chose for Hotmail was Laoshu50. It was my email address was always Laoshu50@hotmail.com. But the 5,000, I don't know where it came from. I just added it to a 55,000. I don't know where I got that from. But the Laoshu50, I had just made that up too when I created my email. Viziska, welcome. Хорошо, очень хорошо. Да, what I want to say. Конечно, я могу читать по-русски. I can read everything. Let me see. I believe my Twitch is Nezumi 55,000, but I haven't really used Twitch lately. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on a plan for Twitch. I'm gonna be doing some gaming over there, play some Smash Brothers, perhaps some other games. Wait, what? Wait, Dominic? What do you mean? I don't know nothing about that. German school where students demonstrated. Yeah, I never heard of that. Are you serious? Is that real?
Samira, what's up? Hey, Samira.
Dominic, are you serious about that? I never heard anything like that before. Samira joined the chat. Greetings. Dominic, when did that happen? I would like to see an article about that. I never heard of that. That's interesting. If you got an article, send it to my email. Hello, Samira. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Tanto, that wouldn't be fun. A single world language. I mean, it would be fun to create it, but
That would be quite impressive to create something like that.
absolutely, Wayne Walker. Absolutely. Hi, I am Venom. Yeah, I started learning languages when I was 18, and the first language was Chinese. Actually, the first, let me see, I'm gonna check my battery. Okay, still good. Yeah, yeah, like my, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so my first language was Chinese, was Cantonese. I wanted to learn Cantonese first, but the issue with that was the resources. I couldn't find adequate resources to learn. And then I did find one book. It was like an old teach yourself book, and I was basically listening to at that time there were no CDs. It was a cassette, so I was listening to cassettes, and then I was just listening to the dialogues and just following it like that. And then when I tried to practice with some people, I was just using stuff that I heard from the dialogues. I didn't really have a plan on how to effectively learn. And then I kind of got discouraged because a lot of those mainland Chinese were telling me that Cantonese is useless and I should learn Mandarin. They said, "Oh, you shouldn't learn Cantonese is useless. Mandarin is more useful." So I stopped learning Cantonese, and then I switched over to Mandarin, and they had more resources. I'm like, "Oh shoot, this language has more resources, so I'm just gonna stick with this one." Dominique S, are you serious? I want to see that. Dominique S, do you have my email address? That's funny. Am I a fan of Bruce Lee? What kind of question is that? Nah. I'm a huge fan of Bruce Lee. Windwalker, probably because my first Danish lesson will be next week on Saturday. So probably sometime, actually this week, I might get started on it. Usefulness, Ian. Well, Duolingo, yeah, Duolingo is good. Get your vocabulary up and stuff. I use Duolingo. I haven't used it for a while, but Duolingo is good. Um, to see Chinese is one of those languages that you're gonna really need to be listening a whole lot. No, Marcel is more the tech nerd. That Marcel's a tech nerd. Richie Lou, no, not at all. Alexander, yeah, I actually learned. I studied Navajo for about 5 or 6 months a long time ago. A long, long time ago. Wolf, Yasu, Imekala, Kala, Poli Kala, Efcharesto, Tikanata. What is this? Preferred app called Drops. I never heard of that before. Drops. Caprisun, yeah. Um, yeah, it's good to, I mean, study, yeah, swear words and all that. I know all kinds of Chinese nasty words and swear words and all that stuff, and I never use them. But when I hear them, I can understand them. Even if you're not going to use them, it's still good to learn them. You can, and then you can joke around with your friends and stuff. It make them laugh. So yeah. Yes, I can read Persian, Pashto, Urdu, Arabic, Hindi. Mr. Denver, you trying to ask me if I ever went to school, college? Josh, thanks for your donation, Josh. Native AZ been following for a long time for the next Uber. Will you ever play what? With the next Uber? Wait, hold on. Will you ever play games on foreign servers? Oh, I would love to do that. Uber. Why do you say for the next Uber? What is that? Why you say Uber? Well, my twins, they know a few. They know obviously English. They know what do they know? They know English. They know Mandarin. They know they got some Taiwanese going on, some Japanese. So all three of them know those, and well, not fully. They just know like handful of stuff. But my youngest daughter Maya, she knows Spanish also. She surprised me. I didn't even know she was learning Spanish. I was surprised when she bust that out on me. Yeah, I can write Chinese. Probably a bit rusty because I don't write often, but yeah, I can write.
Do you think there's any shortcuts to remembering characters? Chinese characters?
Shortcuts. I mean, they have these different they have these different, like, I don't know if I can call them tricks, but they have like these pictographs
Hmm.
where you can remember easily because the character look like this phone. You know, it's they have association.
Oh, that's
It-
smart.
yeah, though it's like they have like the series called Remembering the Kanji and all that.
Hmm.
It helps you to remember. They use association. So, I mean, I don't know if you can call that a shortcut, but I mean, that's I didn't learn that way. I just learned through memorization and just writing a lot. Mr. Denver, yeah. I thought that's what you were trying to ask me before. I'm sorry, man. I got a lot of questions here that I'm trying to answer. But yeah, man, I went to well, first of all, back in I think 2000, I started at University of Akron. I didn't do too well there. I pretty much just started and just messed around and just I think at that time I was doing Chinese heavily, and instead of really going to class, I was going to Chinese grad students offices and just I was just I was leveling up that Chinese. So I mean it was really wasn't really serious. I didn't take it serious. But when I moved to Columbus, I started going to community college, um, Columbus State Community College, and that's when I really started taking things serious. And took several classes, my GC classes. Then I ended up transferring to Ohio State University. Got all the way up to senior, and I stopped because I started doing my own FLR stuff. So I decided to proceed with that, and then I just never went back. So yeah, technically I'm still a senior. Out of Korean, Mandarin, Japanese, which would you recommend? Out of Korean, Mandarin, and Japanese, which would you recommend learning first out of them? Well, it really all K Kodama. It really all depends on your interest. Um, yeah, it really all depends on your interest. I will start with the one that you're most interested in.
Thank you, Daryl.
Now, yeah, thank you there for the donation. Now, I would say out of all of those, now location wise, and I'm not saying that you should do it because this is how I feel, and ultimately you should do you should do what you're most interested in, because whatever you have more interest in is gonna help you to stay diligent with that language. But out of all those languages, Chinese is probably the most useful one. Chinese, it just Chinese. It don't. I mean, it makes sense, but it's ridiculous how much Chinese practice you can get. So like, I would say like go Chinese. Like Chinese is probably the most logical one to go with. But like I said, that's just my opinion. Ultimately you need to do what you're most interested in, but ideally Chinese is the dominant one out of those ones that you listed. It's Chinese. You don't even have to go to China. You don't have to. You don't have to go to China. You don't have to go to China. Any Chinese speaking country. If you living in the U.S. or even in the U.K., you can actually learn pretty good Chinese without going over to the country. That's how many Chinese people are around. The difference, though, is you have to be willing to come out of your comfort zone and put yourself in situations where when you're going to be practicing with those people. But, if you're in the actual country, you ain't got to worry about that. You're going to do it because, first of all, you ain't going to no country. You're not spending money, going to a country not to do nothing. Okay? That's the first thing. Second of all, you got this language all around. This language you're going to be hearing daily, all day, all night. So you're just immersed in that language. You're in the country, so it's easy access. It's more easy. But when you in your own country, America or the UK, you have to go out of your comfort zone and be willing to talk with people and mess up, make mistakes, and all that.
Thank you, Bama Bound.
Thanks a lot, Bama Bomb. So yeah, Chinese is the most logical one out of that list that you listed. Pat Patterson, I actually did learn a click language, Zulu. I took like 4 levels of Zulu when I was taking classes at Ohio State. Dang, it's 6:22 already. Let me check my battery. Thanks a lot, Steiner, again. Man, this battery is beast mode.
I maneuver through all areas of the law. All areas.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to answer this. Wait, oh, I'll be right back. I got to, this is urgent. I got to.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, El Cavario. I study language. I study language a little bit, but not often and not lately. I'm 35. Rebecca Miller. Ah.
Mark's got a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend.
Somebody said they're 37 and they look 73. They said we look 10 years younger than our age. It's funny.
What were we like growing up? How were we growing up?
Silly, adventurous,
Mm-hmm.
liking to learn. We always had, our friends was always like diverse.
Mm-hmm.
We always had different ethnicities of friends, not just black friends, but we had all kind of different friends.
But what's your son? I'm 6'7". I'm taller than 6'4". I don't think I ever was 6'4". I was 6'5".
Just skipped.
Yeah, I skipped it. I think when I was 14, I was 6'5" when I was 14.
Wow.
I, I was 6'5". Yeah, was it 15 or 14? Wait, when we moved back to Ohio from Pennsylvania, was I 14? It was when we moved. Yeah. Yeah, because I was a freshman. I was 6'5" as a freshman in high school. Yeah. So I never was 6. I skipped over that. And then I had grew 2 more inches, I think, in my junior year, 6'6", and then like I grew like another inch. So I came out at 6'7". No, we lived in Erie, Pennsylvania for like 6 years. We went to school up there. We went to middle school. Went to elementary school.
Me, elementary school.
We went to Piper Burley.
Yeah.
Went to Wayne. We went to Piper Burley. Went to Wayne Middle School.
No, we not missing out on the winter. We ain't missing it.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Denver. You guys getting a treat today. We're going a little extra on the time with the stream, only because the battery is being good.
Somebody want to know if you know Tibetan.
Yep, I do know Tibetan. I know some Tibetan. I can read Tibetan, and I know quite a bit. I know some phrases and some words and stuff. Yeah, I pretty much know all the Asian languages. I know something. I know something in those Asian languages. Pretty much all of them. Of course, there's dialects that I've never really played with, but those main Asian languages. What?
Look.
Wait. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. That's funny, man.
Say something in German.
Guten Tag, guten Morgen. Ich spreche ein wenig Deutsch. Never too late learning. Alex Gonzalez, it's never too late. Never too late. Yeah, I can tell some of you guys just came into the chat room because I mentioned some of these languages that you're asking me about. I mentioned already. Lithuanian is one of the languages that I chose for 2020. Prescenditie, sie, fadaminderit. Una dua tush chiparia.
I'm 5'11".
Dine biza dish bohos ah. I was abducted by alien 19 times in total, and there are microchips implanted into my neck.
I believe you, Brandon Liddell.
Kodui, that's what they always say. They say I'm gonna have a. When I say, I remember when I announced that I was gonna learn Finnish, people were saying, "Oh, you're gonna have a hard time learning Finnish." And then once I start learning it, and I put that video out 2 months later, they were like, "Damn, how the hell did you learn Finnish like that?" It's gonna be the same way when I do that Lithuanian. I'm gonna beat that Lithuanian up. I'm gonna be holding court. I'm gonna be out here holding court.
Like King DDD.
Yeah, I'm gonna be holding court like King DDD. No, I'm serious. I ain't being cocky either. I'm being serious. when I told people I was going to learn Finnish, I didn't know any Finnish, and people were saying that it's too difficult and that I'm gonna have trouble with it. I mean, Finnish is a difficult language. I've always told people it's one of the most difficult languages that I've studied. But once when I buckle down and I really study and practice in the way that I normally practice and learn, I'm gonna be speaking in 2 months. I'm not gonna be completely fluent, but I'm gonna be able to have some conversations with people in less than 4 months because of the way I do it. So it's always a difficult task at the beginning, but when I'm passionate about it, I'm gonna get these results. I'm not gonna be playing around. I'm gonna beat it up. Beat it up real bad. No Lola G. I don't know how many videos you've seen. Obviously, I'm pretty sure everybody that Mark is my brother. We got the same last name. We got the same mom. We got the same dad. We look alike. I'm just taller. Yes. You guys see him with me all the time. Now, who the hell I'm going to be with 24/7 like that? I'm not going to be with another man like that. I'm not going to be with another man 24/7. It's just I'm just not going to do anything like that.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Just Cuz. JC, no. I took some languages in school. And I don't have anything against gay people. I got a lot of gay followers and stuff. So if I'm not trying to offend anybody, I'm just saying a lot of people been asking this question and saying, "Oh, is that your brother, or are you gay or something?" Like, I mean, no. So there's nothing against gay people. I don't have any. I'm not homophobia or whatever you want to call it. So I got a lot of followers. I even have students who are gay. So I don't have anything against those people. I'm just telling you. Well, we're from Ohio, but we've been living here in Phoenix for a year now. Joel, you must be wanting to get blocked. Keep it up, and that's exactly what's going to happen. North Korea.
Your top 5 hardest languages to learn.
Top 5 hardest languages to learn. Grammatically, I would say, let me see. Grammatically, what are the top 5? Hungarian, Finnish, let me see. Hungarian, Finnish, Arabic, Modern Standard Arabic, Polish, and what's the number 5? I want to say one of these SOV languages, but it's so hard to say that because I'm so used to them and they're so logical to me. Maybe Navajo. I would throw Navajo in there. Between Navajo and Somali, I would say.
Somebody is crazy.
My battery, shoot, man, I got let me check. 47% battery life. Did I ever try to speak Mongolian? Say no. Be odo Mongol hel sruch be. Time. Bimochel surach durte. Be urechel surach ich durte. Uchras.
Somebody said,
What?
Look.
Wait, what? Hey, senu, be urechel surach ich durte uchras. Uchras, mongo gel, how do it go? Mongo gel surachar shitzen. Mongo gel surachar shitzen. Right? Am I saying it right? Mongo gel surachar shitzen. Time. He said, have I ever tried to speak Mongolian? That's one of my active languages right now. That Mongolian drip. Hey, Onon, tahanas idisenwe ta odo hana amdardagve. Charles Nelson, Jabba. Oh, okay. You on you could you understand everything I was saying though in Mongolian? My pronunciation still needs some tweaking though. That's a hard ass language to pronounce. Mongolian, that's some excuse my language, that's some sloppy ass shit. That's some sloppy that's some sloppy ass shit. That Mongolian, boy, it'd be like, bleh, bleh. That's some sloppy ass shit. Slurping, exactly. You sound like you slurping something.
Duh.
I see some Kamai, PSI Kamai. I see some PSI Kamai. Kenyom Jeh Niye PSI Kamai da. Do you think Chinese? Wait, what did you say?
Somebody's trying to match up our outfits. They're talking about you need my hat and I need yours.
Yeah. Well, grammatically, Japanese is harder than Chinese. Grammatically.
We from Akron, Ohio, but we live in Arizona. Can you shout out your website?
Mr. Seabolt, because Seabolt's in here. So, Mr. Seabolt, can you, well, my website is, I got two websites. I got there you go, Mr. Seabolt, flrmethod.com or the I'm about to level up.biz. Seabolt will post it below for you.
Thank you, Dominique.
Yeah, Wellos, yes, sir. No, I don't know LeBron James personally. Yeah, I can speak Mongolian. I'm working on it. It's still a little rough, but yeah, I know a lot. Conversational now. I got a nice Mongolian partner that I practice with often. I can't wait to start leveling up with some Mongolians though. Yeah, I was just thinking about that El Salvario, that Cedar Point trip. That was crazy, man. That Mongolian girl, she was like, yeah. I was like, so where are you? No, you were asking her where are you from, and then you said you from China. She looked at you. She gave you that look, and then I was like, yeah. I was like, say something in your language, and I'm gonna see if I could figure it out. And she was like, and she said it. She said Sanu, Sanu, and I said, oh, that's Mongolian. She was like, you know that? Yeah, that was fun. We definitely gonna make another trip over there. Arizona is excellent. I love Arizona. Slow. Men está kurdi fera dabam. Hada lebewa. Min ksabakam. What is it? Min kurdi ksabakam.
John Doe says speak Somali.
One kusalame. All right, Onon. Bayakte. Yeah, Minnesota. That's in the making. Ahlan wa sahlan, ahlan biki.
Somebody said, "What's the sloppiest episode?"
It was the sloppiest episode. You know what? I have no idea.
Somebody said you got about 20 minutes left.
I got about 20 minutes left. Let me check. 41%. But yeah, we probably gonna stop at 7 because I gotta make a video for my Patreon. I gotta make a question video, and then I gotta make a vlog video for next week. So yeah, I'm gonna do those after we get done here. We'll stop at like maybe 7:15 or something like that. Mongolian throat singing, huh? Sveikis. Yeah, that I like that Cedar Point. That was really good. I love those type of scenarios. It's sloppy. It's really sloppy. Phoenix, Arizona. Paradise Valley. Face review. What do you mean? I see, Sibo. I see.
Wait, who was that?
Rem Zinovev. Da, конечно. Я могу читать по-русски. Я тоже могу читать по-русски. Мой брат Mike Porter. When I first started learning Chinese, I started with the pinyin. I think when you first start learning, I mean, you can do characters and pinyin at the same time. But for me, I spent time learning pinyin first, just got used to that, and then I started doing characters. Andres, it's not a CD, it's a digital download. I no longer do CDs. I used to do those like way back in the day. Yeah, Russian, I started with the letters. Well, phrases and letters and stuff. Kabada bike, terima kasih, yatahu yang kamu sedang bicara dalam bahasa Indonesia. Saya tahu. Saya tahu. Mr. Denver, no, I don't know that idiom. Yasu, Yasu. Thanks a lot, Valentine, boss. Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's very similar. Yes, this is the kitchen right here. It's all connected. This is what you call upper echelon. Can you see? Look, there's the refrigerator over there. You can see the living room. It's all connected. It's the kitchen and the. No problem, Mike Porter. No problem, sir. Thanks a lot for the donation. What's on my necklace? This means no limit. This is nothingness. Japanese characters. Or Chinese character, actually, what? Kanji. I'm gonna let it grow until it can't grow anymore. About a couple years. 2.5 years growing a beard. How long has it been? Sha 92, Cantonese.
No oil in the beard. No.
Ever since I laughed like that, I've been coughing. That junk was funny. Carson, I don't know. We'll have to see, man. We have to see. We not doing anything like that right now because we got too much stuff going on, and it's a bit of a breach of security. So we don't move like that. We're not making those type of moves now. We gonna get through what we need to get through, and we'll see. But we got too many issues going on to be moving around and trusting everybody like that. You know, this is a breach of security. So that's why we never really talk about meet and greets and all that stuff. But we'll see in the future. Once a lot of this stuff settles down, then we'll see what happens. Ryan, that's a bad word. Do you know what that means? I know what it means. I'm not gonna say it on stream, but I know what that is. Are you asking me if I know what that means? I know what it means.
No. They keep asking about that lady. Call her, yeah.
What's up, Mentos? Putzing, Stiu Putzing, Limba Romana. Thanks a lot, Rem. Spasiba Bashoy.
Thank you, Pat Patterson.
Badawainese. No, I've never heard of that before. Yeah, that's the life of an introvert. Welcome to my world, or welcome to our world. Y'all being nasty in here with these nasty Chinese words.
We like all kind of music. Somebody said the battery is legendary.
Jiao Sunyan. Sam Winter. Jiao Sunyan. Somebody ball. Hey, Sam Winter. Kwai Aulek Telesop Jiao Dai ball. Kwai Aulek Telesop Jiao Dai ball. That's my louse for you right there. Kwai Aulek Telesop Jiao Dai ball. Kwai Aulek Telesop Jiao Dai ball. Sam Winter, Kwai Aulek Telesop Jiao Dai ball. Hai no mimasu. I never heard Finnish rap music before. Pretty sure it sounds very cool.
Estacomi Morris, hello.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl. How'd it go? I would call her.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl that looked good. I would call her.
Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat.
6 foot baller. It is 6:57. It's almost 7 o'clock. That skilo drip. Mr. Dimmer, Kai. Chicago. We don't play sports. That MF Doom drip. You use Tama at work? What did they say? How did they react when you use Tama? Like tell you sure asking a lot of questions, bruh. You asking a lot of questions. Chinese and Japanese, I will say grammatically, Japanese is more difficult to learn.
Dominique, good night.
All right, Dominique, we'll see you in the next chat. We'll be back here on Sunday. Marcel is in Ohio. John Doe, thanks for the donation. We always go to Scottsdale. It's beautiful out there. No, I don't watch anime. Merhaba arkadaşım. Nasılsınız?
Are you well? First thing wrong.
İyiyim. Teşekkür ederim. Kako si zdravo. Hudalaget. Hujambo. Sveiki. That's Chicago. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Charleston. Is this clickbait? One cool salam, mate. Join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord that's up and running. Grammatically, I think Cambodian is easier than Burmese. But I think Cambodian is harder to read than Burmese. Burmese is tricky though. A lot of the words, a lot of the letters look the same. You got to practice so much to get used to them.
Thank you, Greg Thomas. Thank you, Kira Fritz. Thank you, Mr. White.
Thanks, Mr. White. Thanks, Greg Thomas. Absolutely. Icelandic. Oh, yeah. Definitely have an interest to learn that one. Yost and Dooley, it's definitely more busy than before. And I need more helpers. I have people helping me with certain things. I didn't need that before. It's crazy now, which makes sense because there's just more people watching, more followers. So Shalom. Toda Rabah.
Good night, Wakanda Warrior.
All right, guys, we about to get off here because we about to get off here because I got a couple videos to make, and we have some plans this evening. So thanks for joining the stream, and we'll see you guys on Sunday of next week in the next stream. So it'll probably be the same time. I don't think I have my Cambodian. I don't think I have a Cambodian class on Sunday, next Sunday. So it'll probably be the same time. We'll do a little bit over an hour, because we normally only do an hour, but we did more time today. We'll probably do the same thing next week. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining the stream, and we appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for your support.
Thank you.
Until next time. Sal bonus.
Au revoir.
Sal bonus. That's Kajak for goodbye. Sal bonus. Sal bonus. Wait.
Wait, who?
I don't know who that is.
What they say?
No, I was just looking at this part.
Oh, shoot. She said, hey.
All right, guys, y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all in the next stream. Vi ses snart, mannen. Tusen tack. Hej då. Vi ses. Oh, it ended by itself, didn't it? Oh, I didn't end that.
It's still on.
It's still on? Is it?
Oh.
What's it doing? It said it ended.
Wow.
Let me see. That's weird. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, it is still live. All right, guys. I'm about Look at our pad here. It's nice, huh? See that?
Look at that. Look at that, baby.
It's way far back.
Look at that.
Nice and far back.
Look at that. Look at that, baby.
Is it nice and far back?
Look at that.
I think so. Wait, what the heck? This thing's acting weird. Alright, let me see. Let's take it out. Take this battery out.